Heyo! Hello and welcome to my stream today, where I am a little bit late. Did I miss anything? I know. Why'd I get pinged? What the fuck? Okay. Interesting. Hi! How is everyone today? Let me just put my link into all the places it has to be in. Let me just quickly send it all out. And here. I'll be honest, I am a little tired today. But I'm sure it will be fine. That as well while I'm on it. It's a response to something in here, and that should be it. There we go. Hello, Bakasura. How are you doing today? Monsieur. Well, that is the most relatable answer you could have given me, so yeah, I actually understand exactly. So, apparently there was an update for Frontline today. Which honestly I did know, I just didn't quite know that there was going to be as much in there as there is, because there's new dolls, it seems. Come on. And I really thought that one of them wouldn't even actually exist. Oh. What do we have here? What do we have here? An AR, an SMG, and an AR and an SMG. You know what? I'm gonna set it for Beowulf. She looks cool. So it's fine. Essentially, it's one of those things where after a certain amount of productions, you just get them. But that's not what we're going to be dealing with today. We're going to go into dual randomness, where we have stopped last week. Perspective is still fucked. I don't know what I broke about this map. But it is what it is. So we have done the commander side of this area. So let's go and do the Angelia side. So that's funny. I can see that there's 5 lines going out, but I only see 4 nodes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's another node going past here. There. Light show. I actually don't know which is the first. Hay fever beginning, so probably just this one. Yeah, okay. So. Hay fever beginning. Also, let me just grab some energy drink because I'm fucking bad, man. Yes. I still have an apple flavored energy drink. Pretty nice. Like, honestly nice. Bremen, Germany. Agilia Safe House. Want to bet? 20 minutes. What are you talking about? They're guessing how long Angie will stay like this. Huh. I'm surprised you can tell what's going on. This kind of nonsense is not uncommon with RPK. It's not like we have anything to do. Miss Angie has been like that for almost 2 hours. She looks like one of those somber Buddha statues in an old temple. It's understandable. We're in quite a bit of a pickle right now, after all. A pickle? Look at you, 15, quietly blending back into the background when the subject grows complex. You need to be more of a team player, you know? Thanks to a previous good deed of the day, the whole world now is lies on Griffin and Angie. Everyone wants to know what happened in that base and the truth behind that tech. People of all kinds, nefarious or otherwise. I'm sure we're being watched very closely. Even the Stasi, who has so kindly prepared such lovely accommodation to us. Hell knows what they're really up to. In any case, Mr. K does not strike me as a good man. Indeed. So given our circumstances, careful planning is certainly required before we begin our operation. Going in blind without a clue will only land us in an even stickier situation. Right now, Angie's every move is being watched. If she so much as buys an ice cream, the whole team of intelligence analysts will be there looking for some kind of hidden significance. Honestly, knowing that would just make me do a bunch of shit that's completely meaningless. Still, skulking and doing not a thing is not a good idea either. To observers, our lack of action can also be perceived as a kind of action. Who knows? This may actually make them even more uneasy. But let's come back to our task at hand. This is already a tough nut to crack. Going out to buy a bottle of water and running into a dozen agents spying us, having only ever watched people myself, I never thought I'd have the pleasure of being on the receiving end of this treatment. Abandon all hope. Ye who enter here. That's all they say. Stop quoting poems out of context. Come to think of it, how goes the pest extermination? I removed 12 from the room and 9 outside. The signal transmission and the audio pickup up on top of the line. That's German engineering for you. Maybe you should ask Mr. K to get me some more the next time I see him. It's supposed to be a safe house, so I did not expect to find so many bugs. Which just goes to show that even those who look nice and friendly can be up to no good. So have you disabled them all? I've combed the whole place from floor to ceiling, but who knows? It's not necessarily a bad thing even if you leave a bug or two. If there's anything you want, just inform our eavesdropping friends. They may have it delivered right away. You have a point. Hello? You hear me? Can I get a ham hock burger? But look at it another way. What we went through in Talon Poldiski is our insurance and the whole cart. It is the whole reason why NG is granted a travel pass that gives a free passage. You are exactly right. Oh, the Buddha is awake! Besides, we've suffered great losses, and M4 is still MIA. The Griffin commander also needs time to recover. We can't expect much help from them right now. Or from the Stasi. There's not a single person we can trust in the city. I admire how effortlessly you just swam your way into the conversation. Not even Madame Ulrich? She may actually be a genuine in her desire to help us, but the position makes it impossible for her to act according to her own wishes. What is it? The satellite phone just buzzed. Give it to me. What frequency? 66.45. Is it Javier? That old fox wouldn't risk contacting us unless it's an emergency. What's this about? Patience. Decrypting this isn't exactly easy. Ooh, interesting. Stop being cryptic or let Eka-12 handle all communications from now on. If she's up to the task, I'm happy to be relieved of this duty. Now, don't be mad, it's good news. Has anyone heard of the Flora Institute? Sounds like a sweet factory. What's with this institute? The commander has discovered some crates that might have originated from Germany. Javier's people cross-reference them with reports from other locations, and the contents are likely to be epiphylla filled with collapse radiation particles. As contamination sources, these crates have already wiped out several human settlements in the Yellow Zone. I believe these coordinates that Javier just sent us are where the crates are being dispatched from. Epiphylla. Looks like our first clue has just presented itself. And I was just saying we didn't have one. Break time's over, 94. Understood. Oh my bug is here. Well, this trip isn't looking so bad after all. Stop fooling around. Disable the rest of the box and call Morodo. Time to start our investigation. Still saying that Morodo can't be trusted in the slightest. Although still don't know how to fix the perspective in this event, because it's not supposed to be like this. 2. Clown. Bremen, Germany. Flora Botanical Research Institute. Good morning, Freundy. You look very well rested. Sorry for the wait. Not at all. Don't worry about me. It's my job to serve you. Besides, I'm very honored to be given the opportunity to learn from a woman such as accomplished as you. Oh, and from you too, Herr Hobbs. Thank you for your work. Just doing my job. He came to our place first thing in the morning. That's Chairwoman's always trusted bodyguard for you. My personal safety is our top priority for Angie. Are you satisfied with your journey to this place? That was alright, though it took Mr. Bodyguard a bit too long to shake off the car that was tailing us. So this is it. That's right. This is the Flora Botanical Research Institute. It's home to the largest botanical garden in Bremen, with seasonal flowers in bloom all year round. If you're interested, I can give you a tour. Is that so? I appreciate the gesture, but maybe next time. Chairman Ulrich said that, did say that your wish is my command. But I never thought that you'd be interested in botanical research. Your sudden request for the visit really took me by surprise. Still, I do love flowers myself. This is quite massive for a research institute. Yeah, the Institute's research building is a famous landmark in Bremen. They also have a large field on the other side of the city where they cultivate species for the purpose of research. I see. Come to think of it, how come I don't see the dolls that accompanied you to Bremen? Is it a good idea for you to travel alone? I'm just here for a visit, and they just get in the way. Besides, you've given me personal bodyguard, isn't that right? Absolutely. The Alps is such a reassuring presence. It must be the beard. Beard. The beard does not make a person reassuring, I think. To tell you the truth, this is also the first time I've ever been here. What a beautiful greenhouse they have. Who will we be meeting? Oh, 1 second please. I believe we have an appointment with... Oh, there she is. Allow me to introduce Frau Leone, the senior researcher at the Flora Botanical Institute. She specializes in research on herbaceous plants. Whatever that means. Hello. Hello, I'm Angelia. I know. You're the investigator sent by the Pan-European Convention on Mutual Assistance and Reconstruction, though I'm not sure what you're doing here. I want to say that there's something off with her, but at the same time, it's a researcher in the Girls Frontline universe. There's always something off with her. As the one in charge, you're a lot younger than I imagined. Such wonderful accomplishments for your age. You flatter me. I'm just a humble researcher caring for my flowers. I'm sorry to bother you on a working day. I hope we're not interrupting anything important. Don't worry about it. Help yourself. Huh? You're not going to show us around? I work in this greenhouse. If you have any questions, just ask. I'm sorry, but I'm a researcher, not a tour guide. Everyone has things they're good at and things they're not so good at. Understand. In that case, sorry to disturb you. We don't seem very welcome here. You're mistaken. You have always guessed. The British government has been very supportive of our research. It's my duty to fulfill their requests. And tell me more about yourself. What kind of research do you do here? We mostly study the propagation and mutation of plants at the Flora Institute. In a world ravaged by mankind, plants are one of the few life forms that can resist radiation and survive. We hope to find our future by studying them. Find our future? That doesn't sound like something the scientists would say. You didn't strike me as a hopeless romantic, Froliana. Romantic? I meant what I said literally. It was not a figure of speech. Right now, mankind has no way of moving forward. Yet plants have learned to live in harmony with this despair long ago. If we don't start learning from them, we may very well be sealing our fate. Our future lies in plants. What a peculiar idea. Compared to humans, who never learn, plants that keep growing inconspicuously are much more reliable. So what have you learned from these flowers? A great deal. I've spoken more than I should. Please take your time and have a look around. Learn the glances at her watch before heading to the other side of the greenhouse to check the thermometer. Seriously, she came out to receive us, but she won't give us a tour. Maybe her helps can looks too intimidating? I disagree. Stop glaring at me. That was just kidding. Now that we're inside, the magnitude of the facility is even more apparent. They're investing so much money and resources just to study flowers. Is it worth it? I don't think that's very fair for Angie. Under these times, everything we do must contribute to our survival. But it's not the same for flowers. Their fragrance and colors are only for embellishment. They aren't essential for the flowers for survival. Of course, one must be pragmatic to survive, but virtues are equally, if not more important. What we can glean from flowers is hope. That's a beautiful figure of speech, but you did not answer my question. Just sharing my thoughts. This institute operates on such a large scale because it led the country's research in developing the vaccine and medication for Edith. Their work has saved countless lives. Right, Froliana? She's ignoring us altogether. It feels as if she's keeping a distance deliberately, don't you think? Now that you mention it, I'm getting the same feeling. You're right, she does seem to be giving us the wide berth. Anyway, she's unhappy that we're visiting out of the blue. I wish it were that simple. I don't think Frolion is petty enough to be mad because you're a little in disagreement. That's not what I meant. It wasn't even a disagreement, I simply asked a couple of questions, but she didn't give any straight answers. Angie takes her in her surroundings. I mean, other than us, this huge greenhouse is completely empty. Don't you think that's odd? Huh? It's too quiet. Miss Leone, eh? Our future lies in flowers like the funny one called Epiphyllum. Yes. A few steps away, Leona grows tense at Angie's questions. Where are the other researchers? Surely you can't be the only one working at such a large institute. Since we're having uninvited guests, I've sent everyone else home. Uninvited guests, huh? What a barbed way of putting it. I didn't expect you to be the operation of your facility... I didn't expect you to put the operation of your facility on hold for the entire day just because I'm here to visit. You did me too big of a courtesy. As I said, your chair won't always guests. Not too subtle, are you? Angie draws a pistol and aims straight at Leona. The latter flinches visibly. Off to the side, Hobbs also reaches for his weapon out of reflex. Huh? What? Hold on a second, what are you doing? Found you? Tell me, where is everyone else? Leona's lips twitch, but she does not utter a word. The tension in the air is broken by the sudden ring of Angie's communicator. What is it? What have you found? Miss Angie, a large number of armed personnel is lying in ambush under the research facility. Please get out immediately. This is a trap. Got it. I was serving the main call straight away, not even bothering with some warm-up. Wait, huh? Ambush? A trap? What even... Just what's going on? I'll satisfy I'm trained on Leona in the blink of an eye. Arms in the air. Get down on the floor. With two guns pointed at her, the agitated Leon suddenly lets out a sneer. The ending has been decided since the moment you came in. Just then, Angie has a series of soft and rapid clicks coming from above their heads. Then the entire space is filled with a pale yellow pollen. What? Pollen? A pungent scent assaults Angie's nose, giving her no time to react. The world spins around her and her surroundings distort into something else. What? What is this place? How revolting. Giving me the whole spiel about plants being the hope of humanity, then leading me straight into a trap. In the ruins, a few stumbling eaters emerge from around the corner and shuffle towards Angie. I'm hallucinating. I've heard that certain pollens are hallucinogenic. But I didn't expect the effect to be so potent. Maybe some processed. None of this is real. Angie knows that very well. Hallucinations. I know I'm just seeing things, but still. Still. She looks at the shambling eelets and takes a deep breath. Don't blame me, no matter what I hit. She places her finger on the trigger and takes aim at the eelets. Just as she's about to pull the trigger, strong force dislodges her pistol from her hands. Soon after that, her consciousness dissolves into chaos. Okay. Flower view. Bremen, Germany. The Flora Institute's subsidiary flower plantation. It smells really nice here. Never thought I'd ever have the chance of partnering with you. Interacting with humans isn't exactly 15th and 94's forte. Friendly and communicative dolls like us are more suited for the mission. I'm friendly and communicative enough to handle this alone. You don't even have a pistol with you. What good will you be if things get out of hand? We aren't authorized to fire on this mission anyway. Since my weapon is such a pain to lug around, I left it with 15. With a senior veteran as dependable as you, I'm sure it won't be a problem even if I'm unarmed. Since when am I your senior? You didn't leave the factory that much later than me. You've always been a well-respected team leader. 15 is always talking about you. Sounds like you had a lot of fun when the three of you were training together. I'm jealous. 15 talking about me. Impossible. Actually, she doesn't talk, period. How do you know about our training days? How indeed? Maybe I'm not 15 enough that she spilled. Maybe 15 and I are closer than you think. Or maybe 15 didn't actually say anything and I'm just talking out of my ass. How about you wipe that infuriating smirk off your face? It looks positively repulsive. Huh, that's really mean. And here I thought I was being nice and approachable. Do you really hate me so much? I wouldn't go that far. But since you've adopted this persona, surely you're aware that people won't find it easy to trust you. What exactly do you mean by that? I honestly never thought there was anything wrong with my ways. Would an aphid munching a flower think that they're doing something wrong? Then let me give it to you straight. You reek of danger. There may be some that actually find you friendly and easygoing, but to me you might as well be a deadly nightshade. Oh, is it just my imagination? Or have you also gotten into the habit of using figures of speech? I love this kind of human rhetoric. Describing one thing as something that it clearly isn't in order to lead the mind to compare them. Almost as if to test my understanding of the world. It was just a momentary urge. Besides, my metaphors are much better than yours. I see someone, dear senior. Enough out of chat. Let's get up and greet them. Oh my, what lovely beauties. Stop pulling our legs. He will may mistake you for a lecturer's Italian if you say that to women you've never met. Oh, sorry. It's just we rarely ever have female visitors out here. What brings you here to the plantation, if I ask? We're just here on a simple visit. Beautiful flowers go well with beautiful women, don't they? It's all thanks to the hard work of you people. I see. Did you just call yourself beautiful? Never thought someone would call herself beautiful. I suppose that's just like you. Does anyone disagree with that fact? Certainly not. She called it a fact. I hear that the flower plantations in this area operate under the Flora Institute. How truly impressive. I'm in awe at the sheer scale. But of course, I'm not trying to brag, but you won't find another flower plantation as big as ours in the entire country. Does the Flora Institute really need all these flowers? They certainly can't take them all at once. But they do buy up 50 to 60% of everything we grow here. 50 to 60%, that's still quite a staggering figure. What do they need the flowers for? That's not something for us to know. They could be cooking and eating them for all we can, it's none of our business anyway. You don't seem at all attached to your hard-earned produce. What about the rest? Do you just throw them away? That would be a waste. We sell them. People like florists and wedding organizers also need fresh flowers. Our plantations do technically belong to the Flora Institute, but since we're just one of the subcontractors, as long as we meet the demands, we can handle the remaining crops at our own discretion. The two notes exchange a glance. So basically... Hey. Oh, Mr. Supervisor. Why are you slacking over here, old man? That's how we get to know him? That's the first time he appears? God damn. That's actually kind of funny. As a supervisor for a flower plantation, of all things. I thought I was the only one who has the right to slack here. I'm not to blame if you don't have a decent harvest, though. Did you kidnap these pretty ladies to be your flower girls? He's even more of a talker than you, Lucia. Mind if I widen his mouth, possibly in pain? Be my guest. It's my pleasure to have a beautiful lady caress my lips. Wow, so you managed to gross me out. Impressive. So you're the supervisor. That's right, I'm the superior. Am I not? Well, of course you are. You're the supervisor sent by the Institute to oversee us. You hear that? He says I'm a supervisor. He doesn't seem to be the sharpest tool in the shed. I've been watching you for a while now. You've been asking all sorts of questions. You're not corporate spies, are you? Huh? You're spies? You've been watching us. That sounds like something a creep would say. If you weren't up to no good, why didn't you just come and strike up a proper conversation? The way you were sneaking about, it seems to me that you're very anxious to find out what questions we are asking. Maybe you're the corporate spy? Huh? Me? Don't be silly. You seem to know a lot of things that we don't. Would you mind having a little chat with us, pretty ladies? Hey, Ricky. We really are curious. After all, this kind sir here has mentioned something very intriguing. Surely a gentleman like you would refuse an invitation. I really didn't tell them anything. I need to get back to work. Sensing the old atmosphere, the floriculturist scurries away. You were left behind? Hey, wait! Damn heartless guy, I thought we were bros. Drop the eye, Mr. Supervisor. You don't actually know the floriculturist yet all that well, do you? From the awkwardness between you, it's obvious that you barely know your bro. Well, Mr. Supervisor, mind telling us what you know? Oh boy, can't be helped then. In that case, please follow me. Here we are. Please sit inside. Oops. Once the two have entered the building, the door slams shut behind them. I did try to warn you. This isn't somewhere two pretty ladies should be wandering around. Crap, we've been had. Dear me, it turned out to be a trap. In the face of a room filled with fully armed soldiers, the two dolls grin in unison. Time for AK-12 and RPK to go on a rampage and clear up the entire division. It would be quite convenient if one of them was carrying an AK-12 or an RPK. Gathering Frost Wolves. Bremen, Germany. You're really bad with reading a fleet. Started playing Sailing Era, barely finished the prologue and you broke and your crews are about to mutiny. RIP. Easy. Just pay them more money. You don't have any? Well... yeah. Get money. The Royal Botanical Research Institute. At the back entrance. I've masked us from the surveillance system. What's the security status? Take it a small loan of $1 million from your father. Yes. All clear. Understood. To get money, you need to sail. Just get money. Simple. Simple solution. Just get money. Don't... It's easy, Ricky. You just get money. Not a big deal at all, right? Go gambling, that never fails. Yeah, take the little bit of money that you might have left and just gamble. It'll be fine. Note, do not actually go gambling IRL. Or in games, really. You are almost guaranteed to lose. Start over and see how it goes. Yeah. I've actually not heard of that game before. Let me see. Actually, I think I might have heard of that game. I'm not wondering. It's a bitty game. It's actually on Steam as well. Oh, it's just straight up published by Bilibili. I see. Okay, I have not heard of this game before. However, I do believe that I might know the game company that's behind it. Maybe, at least. Let me just quickly Google. Maybe not. Maybe not. What the fuck? No, that's not what I'm looking for. The hell? Okay, maybe not. It's just that the art style of that game really reminded me of another game that I actually played on PS Vita. Which was called Dragon's Crown, I think? Anyway. Restate our objective. Andrew will distract the staff out at front. Meanwhile, we will infiltrate the facility and search for clues and evidence of any floral experiments. We also to investigate William's connection with his institute. I will be in charge of the mission. Is that okay with you? I have no objections. Actually, if you have a problem with that, we can switch roles. Only one brain is necessary for the mission. It's already been decided that you will take charge. I do not question that decision. I don't understand why Angie has put me in charge. You'd have more field experience than me. Experience and leadership are different. You're more skilled in command. Past training records have concluded that I am not effective in making tactical decisions, deferring to your judgment as more efficient. You've changed a lot. I've not changed. I still dislike convoluted strategies. You and RPK are both capable of completing objectives in an efficient manner, which I approve. But 12 is different. As long as AK-12 is not in command, I have no complaints. 12 always has the reasons. Which he never bothers to tell us. My dissatisfaction with her stems from a tendency of getting sidetracked by other irrelevant objectives and making a mission unnecessarily challenging. But those objectives are often up helping a lot of people. Her gratuitous compassion could result in the failure of her missions. She may have weighed the odds, but she never justifies her reasons for me. Unlike you, I cannot give her my unconditional trust. Ahem. Will you be alright with just a pistol? No problem. Light firearms are better suited for infiltrations. Besides, my own rifle is right here in the case. Right. I will provide fire support when needed. Please. And just entering the greenhouse. What are our engagement protocols? Secrecy is paramount. No explosives at any cost. Also try to avoid opening fire if at all possible. Roger that. AK-15 tucks at her tactical gloves and presses it herself against the wall. The two doors are breaking into the building through an emergency exit. There are 4 such exits altogether at the Florida laboratories. 94 has chosen this particular one because she believes it's the safest option. There's a safety lock. Can you break it? Yes. 15 wraps a hand around the lock and tears it right off. No explosives, but how did guns work if they can't use explosives? You see. We have 15. It's fine. I just want to reiterate something that is a very good thing to know about 15. What even is the lock like? It's a metal door handle on a metal door. If you can break a lock with a hand, it's surely fine. Yeah. There's a scene in a later stage where a mansion in a German city, they're being attacked, and AK-15 proceeds to just run through the wall. I think we're fine. I think that was in the mansion. I know that she ran through a wall, but I don't quite remember in which part. Walls are more like guidelines, really. Yep. Making my own door. Big fucking hole coming right up. Clang! The sound of metal rupturing is short and sharp. Go. Hush. On the way, 94 gestures for 15 to stop. What is it? According to Angie's topographic map, we'll soon be entering the restricted area. There will be researchers and security staff. Scan for life forms. I have, but I'm not detecting anyone. The scanner isn't picking up anyone. The map shows that the working area is right here. I'm not seeing any life signs at all, not even plants. Let's get inside and have a look. Can you see the entrances? Try not to let any security cameras capture you. Hold on. What's wrong? This wall is way too thin. 15 walks over to the corner. Her eye glows red as she scans the space, then she activates a mechanism hidden at her desk. A hidden door. Should we go in? Yes. Stay vigilant and watch your surroundings. Stick suit? Yee. Understood. There's such a large subterranean structure. I didn't notice it at all. You would have spotted it if you had my eyes. Even without them, it would only be a matter of time for you to discover this place with your experience. Am I imagining things? You seem a bit too eager with the encouragement. Are they business officials now instead of Spec Ops dolls? They're Spec Ops dolls. Using these as cover identities, not to mention that they clearly don't have a very deep understanding of Germany if they're called Bremen, East Germany. In this version of Germany, they might even have American plywood walls that any drunk construction worker can walk through. No, it's... Despite the fact that it's called East Germany, we don't know... Or actually, I don't know the topographic map of the countries as they are post-World War III in this universe. I never encourage others. Encouragement itself is pointless. I am merely stating facts. You're an excellent operative, 94. And we will accomplish our mission. That is all there is to it. You're too kind, but you really don't have to baby me. I'm not the way I used to be. Wait, look over there. Perhaps in an attempt to change the subject, 94 suddenly directs their attention to what lies ahead. In the center of the room is a large amount of something very familiar to them. Epiphylla. In vast quantities. That's a radiation detector. Scanning for radioactivity. These flowers contain a high concentration of radioactive particles. So Angie was right. And the containers. Looks like these flowers are about to be packed and transported. Flowers in the commander had discovered must have originated from here. What do we do? You're right, as you said the last time this came out, World War III might have brought back the expanded West Germany. Or extended the East Germany further westwards. Who knows? Don't alert them just yet. Let me report the danger. Right. 15 takes several steps forward, ready to investigate further. Stop. What is it? Hush. 94 gestures to keep her quiet. Then she creeps carefully up to the corner and stoops. Someone's there. 15 climbs up and makes her way rapidly to another spot for better observation. There are lots of them, and they're all armed. Wouldn't that need a westward expansion, unless you mean reducing the east? No, It wouldn't need a westward expansion of West Germany, it would mean a westward expansion of East Germany. And Allah's current East Germany to whomever, or they declared independence. I was thinking about like a DDR business, but the DDR is bigger this time around. But they show no signs of having noticed us. They probably did not expect anyone to venture so deep into the facility. Stay hidden and avoid a direct confrontation for now. I believe that would be difficult. Even for a restricted facility, they are a bit too well armed. They look more like a quick reaction force lying in ambush than a regular security staff for me. Ambush. The realization strikes 94 immediately. Let's see. They're here for Angie. Looks like Angie was correct. However, her visit was arranged at a very short notice. If Angie really is the target of this ambush, then they've been extremely quick. This is the only possible explanation at the moment. Even if I'm wrong, we must still inform Angie ASAP. Understood. I'll cover you. King crouches down and takes her assault rifle out of the case. At the same time, 94 gets in touch with Angie. What is it? What have you found? Miss Angie, a large number of armed personnel is lying in ambush under the research facility. Please get out immediately. This is a trap. Got it. I was thinking of a unified Germany, but for the East to own Bremen, they would basically need to be own the entire North. Again, I'm not sure of the map of this universe. I know that there's an extremely good content creator on Twitter, actually, that deals with it. I think they also have a YouTube channel. And they go by Ferrari, of all things. They are extremely, yeah. Extremely thorough with research and law and everything. Whenever there's any kind of law coming out, you can expect Ferrari to post a post that's like 15 posts in length, written fully out, with multiple sources of media and pictures. Either that or loose, so the middle shifts to the left. Angie hangs up. 94. Down the move. Angie won't make it in time. What should we do? The human bodyguard can't handle this many enemies. We have to go to Angie rescue. A series of gunshots erupt to the side almost instantaneously. There are even more of them. Several bullets come whizzing towards their cover from the other end of the room. From their assaulters' angry shouts, it's obvious that they have spotted the two uninvited guests. Is it your internet? What? My stream's still running? Question mark? Considering the fact that I can see myself still moving on my screen, I think I am fine. Question mark. We're finding out? Very good. What now? Do we return fire or retreat? Decide. 94 does not have to make a decision very often. She has never been particularly good at it. What would 12 do in this situation? What does 15 want a decision to be? What do you suggest? You're the one in charge. I defer to your judgment. Alright, new objective. 94 pauses briefly and pulls a bolt on a rifle. Exterminate all enemy units. Probably my internet. Yeah, that's okay. Then we rescue Angie. Roger that. So anyway, started blasting. So now we have 12, RBK, 15, and 94 all in combat situations. Just have to click down here. No, wait, no, that's the wrong one. I have to click down here because I broke this map. Bremen, Germany. City Hall. Come in. Welcome. Do I still need to call you Kay? Or should it be Herr Schwaben? Call me whatever you want. Why have you sent for me? Asking questions like that only serves to lower my opinion of you, Kane. Of course, if you truly do not know, then please close the door. You're as sharp as ever, even though I've only just returned. I'm very glad to see that you've made it back alive. However, the wheels keep turning and there's no time for us to catch a breath. I've wasted enough time on mere pleasantries. Your job is to be the kindly face. But was everything you told Angie also more mere pleasantries? Not all of it. Schwab, it's a miracle they can communicate with it. Still better than Bavarians. The Soviets saved my life, and my gratitude to her and her friends is sincere. I also believe that we wish for the same thing. However, the fact that we're on different sides means that on the surface, at least, we cannot truly be truly frank and earnest with each other. I'm sure she feels the same way. However, there's a reason the Prometheans sent her over. There'll definitely be a chance for us to work with Angie. We've all seen her abilities, and she wants to solve the same problems that we do. Also, she brought those two very useful dolls with her. Perhaps I'll be able to collect more data on them. After all, that fox was clearly hiding things from us last time. That's worse than Bavarians, as I must unfortunately admit. I mean, if you want to know the worst, it's the Swiss. Swiss German is basically gibberish. That's no longer German. But considering the problem she's facing, even the protection of the Wolfpack is only delaying the inevitable. The information Angelia possesses is enough to draw the world's attention. It's not only us. They are also watching, ready to strike. So the centipede keeps writhing even when it's dead. Guess this is the last stand. What? Pathetic wretches. I actually believe that they can use relics to turn the tide. Are there examples set by those politicians being arrested in Moscow not able to sway those numbskulls? Idiots are often overly confident in themselves. I will not let them touch Angie. Very good. That is also your responsibility. But don't underestimate the opposition. They still have enough backing to put up a fight right now. You can glimpse their hand at work at in the refugee situation. What foolish chauvinists. My people have been following the matter for a long time. We'll get to the bottom of this. It's not enough to get to the bottom of it, Kay. We need to rip them out by the roots. But that's another matter. I asked for you today because of the information Angie possesses. Nobody knows what she found in Williams' lab beside her. Not even you, who was present at the time, had the chance to come in contact with it. The Prometheans aren't going to just hand over something that important. Also, it's more reassuring to have certain things in your own hands. I understand, but there's only one thing that intrigues me. Angie and that Griffin commander are on the same side. A civilian company is easier to handle than the Prometheans. Have you considered taking advantage of that? I can't, Kane. That much is obvious. I'm not an ungrateful person. If I use Griffin as a bargaining chip, then I would definitely lose Angie's trust. Personally, I quite like Angelia. Both she and the commander are brave and upright people, and I'm glad to call them my friends. However, we can't always be on the same side due to national interests. Right now, her trump card is that information from Williams' lab, which she won't divulge so easily for obvious reasons. Fortunately, we've booked ourselves the best seats in the house. Protect her, gain her trust, and the rest will surely follow. Of course, I understand. However, I believe that's not all you want to say. If that was it, there'd be no need for you to summon me here. Yes, frankly speaking, you are one of the few people in Bremen I can trust. There are some personal things which I can only share with you. To be honest, having that much trust placed in me is a little unsettling. As the chairwoman, every word I said was sincere. We need the relic technology. Even if we don't use it ourselves, we need to have it in our hands for the sake of the folk. But as Ulrich, even if Angelia makes up her mind and refuses to leak her information, I still do not want to see her harmed or threatened. There are some matters over which I do not have full control. There's even a lot of noise in the government, and it will take time for Rossitrism to be accepted. Do you understand what I'm getting at, Kay? So there are still many ruthless people out there. And some of them are my superiors. Well, this is quite a personal request. Still, you could have made it a part of official business. Regardless, I know how to proceed with the mission. It's just... Yes? It's just a bit surprising that you're being so honest, given that you're a politician. Leaving me aside, if you told anyone else about this, and they had it on tape, well, I imagine that would be the end of your career. I know the risk I'm taking, but I feel that I need to tell you what I really think. Why is that? Why do you care so much about her? Our ultimate goal is to become the shining beacon in a brave new world, Kay. I often think back to those days in Belgrade. This world needs people like Angelia. She doesn't just represent herself, but those who are like her as well. She might be a Soviet, but the world has the impetus to forge ahead of people because of people like her as well as the commander who saved me. Only humans can improve humanity. If you ask me, that spirit is far more valuable than relic technology. That is a string of words you should not use lightly. Do you mean the shining beacon in a brave new world? Because I don't know if you noticed it, but it's been the entire theme of the current storyline. I understand. Thank you. You're welcome. Frankly speaking, that is my intention as well. But there's one more thing I'd like to ask you about. There it is. Yes. In other words, the reason why Angie has paid us the visit. We know very little about them, and I can't spare the manpower to dig into it. All we can do is take the minimum necessary measures to protect ourselves against them. Our agency believes that they have already infiltrated our government. If that's true, it would explain the foolish actions taken by them. After all, it would be very hard for someone who is not a spy to do such things. Angie will take care of them for us. All you need to do is work with her. Very well. I'll take care of it. Who's in charge of the operation? It's Jay. Don't look at me like that. He's the best man for the job. Let's leave that aside for now. You may go. Remember, don't give your trust easily. Even the people close to you might be spies for them. And what about the people you assigned to Angel? They... Ah, sorry. It's alright, go ahead and take it. Of course. What? Wait a minute, don't hang up, explain! Was it Jay? Excuse me, ma'am, I have to leave now. Angelia's been attacked. Go. And make sure she's safe. Understood. Because sort of the Brave New World thing actually keeps popping up here. Oh. Oh, my view is a little bit fixed. Hey, Greek God. You're pulling at 15 over here, I see. I can actually see the city below, so I might be able to actually click on things. But yeah, the Shining Beacon and the Brave New World thing keeps appearing. It has been said by Kruger to the commander multiple times. It's been mentioned a few times by other politicians, and it just generally keeps popping up. Hey, the best girls. 4-4 is here. Ghost Sisters 1. On an aircraft headed to the former address of Zeratul Worcester Pharmaceuticals. Squad 44 is reading through the data provided by the commander. So, this pharma company paid several years' worth of expenses up front, but it's been abandoned for a few months now. Zeratul, yeah. And recently, they've picked up a signal from an unknown server. What's he doing here? I don't know. Sounds like an urban legend to me. But all of these technical jargons actual words? This is way too hard for me to understand. The company is mainly concerned with biomedicine and the development of biotechnical materials, and there's a surprising amount of info about it, but it just looks like an ordinary corporation. What does the commander want? What does the commander want us to dig up? Well, we're getting a pretty penny for this job, so we'll have a hard time explaining ourselves if we don't find something valuable. As for the commander's request, in order to rebuild Griffin, we request that you make this mission your top priority. We've sent you the detailed files in the pharmaceutical company. It seems to be partnered with William, but we don't know what kind of corporation they're engaged in. If you can find something, it might be able to help AJ. Take Squad 44 and check it out. 416 follows the voice and pulls Anna out of a supply crate. When did this brat sneak on board? He's supposed to be a whole different sector on the galaxy, not to mention he did. I don't know who you're talking about. I'll never tell you. Why are you here? It probably involves a lot of acting cute around Kalina. Anna, why are you following us? I know that drug plant you're investigating has something to do with Paradeus. I also want to know what they did to me and what that medicine I took every day really was. You could have just waited until we came back to make a report. Yeah, why waste energy running around outside when you can sleep at the base? G11. You girls are also sneaky. There's no way I'd believe the lies you tell to trick kids. I'm going to investigate on my own and witness the truth with my own eyes. You're pretty smart. Another millstone around my neck. Anyway, I'm here, so it's too late to turn back now. Oh, there are many ways to deal with dead weight. For instance, we could turn around and head back to base. Or we could just toss you off the plane right now. You're just trying to scare me, right? 45 unfastens the seatbelt, then she picks up Anna with a smile and heads over to the cabin hatch. UMP-9 plays along with perfect coordination and makes to open it. Bye, Anna. See you back at the base. No! Big Sis 416, Big Sis 11, help me! StarCraft character, I see. Wait! It can be useful too. Sometimes I get flashes of memories in my head. They're very familiar, but they don't seem like they belong to me. And recently I saw a building that looks a lot like the rock plant. Now that's a very compelling reason to keep you around. I mean, the place you're investigating has something to do with Nanitos, right? I'm sure I can help, and I promise I'll be good and listen to you. 45 puts Anna down. Let me make this clear. I'm limited to one piece of carry-on luggage. Well, we promised Angie we'd take care of this brats. If anything happens to her, we don't get paid. So you know which piece of luggage you should be discarding, right? G11 starts wide awake as she hears that keyword. No way! Laughter fills the aircraft's cabin. Several hours later, at the former address of ZW Farmer. So we flew for several hours to investigate this building, which could collapse into rubble at any moment. Stay alert, we need to find the necessary info before we get crushed inside. It's so spooky, like the haunted house in the TV series I was binging last week. I've got a bad feeling about this too. You know, if the two of you are scared, why not wait at the end? Huh? Was that sign was down again that just ran past the door? Before she can finish, a trembling G11 has already climbed onto 416's back, and Anna's clinging to her coat. What is it? Where? Why did you scare us all of a sudden? Hey, this isn't like what we agreed on, is it? But I wasn't scaring you. Let's go, 9. We'll take point and give 416 more space. Sure thing, 45. 9 understands the 45's eye signal and immediately runs up after her. Hey. 4-4 enters ZW Pharmaceuticals. Behind the dusty window, a mysterious figure darts past. Those griffin pests are here too. I need to tell her ASAP so we can come up with a plan. So who is this? Let's do a bunch of combat. 9 times in a row we'll be doing some minor combat things. Wait, the EX enemy level 120. You know what, let's do the EX. Doesn't sound too bad right now. What the fuck? Investigate the distress signal. Check at the end of the turn. Okay. By the way, my force squad has reached yet another power level. Because of equipment. By now it's 62,438. What do we have here? It isn't time to go this way yet. Let's go to the right first. Let's see. KCCO, you say? The military's on the map. Somewhere, somehow. Well, shit. There we have Big Destroyer, also called Gaia. Lies Destroyer isn't big. This one is. Much to my dismay. Funnily enough, I believe that until this point, the only time that Gaia is mentioned is in one storyline where she doesn't actually end up appearing because the Destroyer got tricked and got put into a Dynagate instead. It's more like a cruiser then. Thought of. Oh, I have a maximum turn limit. That's not good. I didn't notice. Now the question is, can the squad actually kill Destroyer? Oh shit, you got hit. He dead. Bang! Ui, that was a lot of damage. Can you survive that? Yes. Yes. Plop. Now then, not a great outcome, but we did destroy Destroyer. And I don't think we've actually lost anyone. We've taken damage, also the music broke. Let me quickly go back into the map, because otherwise this is going to take some mental fortitude. Moy destroyed her. Ha ha! Okay. Yeah, we didn't lose anyone, it's just a lot of damage. So let's just repair them. And get ourselves some hawk support. I don't think we need anything particularly damaging, or particularly shield breaking. But let's go with the 2v14 with the mortar. Yeah, sure, that works. Wait, MG34. Alright. Did the music break again just now? It sure did! What is my objective right now, anyway? They also added new doors to... Yes, I saw. Dogs. I have seen. That was the wrong button, actually. I'm probably gonna go and secure Beowulf first, because she looks cool. Mainly. I don't know if she's gonna be the most useful. She looks cool, though. Eliminate all enemies. That's the final step, apparently. So, what are these... What are these for? Nothing? The good thing is I think I can spawn more squats now, because I actually have the active teleports. Oh, to be fair enough, 2 active teleports. Choose from all of them. I mean... She is indeed from all of them, but she's what from all of them? The best from all of them, or...? Do I get to spawn more? I've learned in my long time of playing this game that you want to have as many units deployed as possible. No, actually, I can't deploy anymore. Maybe an SF squad? Yes! Actually, no, it still has the maximum echelon thing, so no. Man, 416's damage output is kinda nuts. Those G11s once a skill activates because she just catches up instantly. Man, I really want to play GFL 2. I can't wait for that to come out. Just resupply them. The music broke again. Not much I can do about it, unfortunately. Apart from repeatedly going in and out. Yeah, it's probably going to take me a decent while to get all of the new dolls. But I have recently actually been catching up with dolls that I haven't had recently. The funniest one is the fact that I actually got Amelie. Which took fucking forever. So what do we have here? That's 2 big dogs. Head up and look for an exit, check to the end of the turn. Head down and look for an exit, check to the end of the turn. Okay. I need to escape from the dogs, it seems. I'll probably do that. kind of want to try this echelon against these guys. I know that the weak point in this echelon is definitely MP7 is probably the pistol. Beats 1000. Pixel Storm is very good, but yeah. Do I spawn a hawk and get attacked by the dog? The first one seems fine. At least defendable. Do you have an energy shield? I don't remember. I don't think so. You just have a shitload of armor. So technically, I believe what I want against you is the grenade launcher, isn't it? You have the lowest lethality, the second highest pace, though. I'm not sure. Honestly, throughout most of the game, you don't really need hawks or use them much. Oh, they're kind of a side part of the game. Bop, bop, bop. Hit doggy. Pop, 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 pop. Why are the hawks chipless? Shouldn't be. I don't remember how much damage it deals. Not that much. Would have killed the pistol though. It's a good question if they're chipless. At least these three shouldn't be. They definitely had chips in them before. Unless they got auto-removed, which, again, they shouldn't be. Hang on, what? Why can I not? No, yeah, no, they're not chipless. Wait, no. Why are you chipless? Hang on a second. I thought all chips should be reactivated via samples? I didn't know. That explains why they're performing so badly. I'm not smart. Teehee. Well, we're gonna have to deal with it for now. Because she's now in combat and I'm not going to use that action point for that. The good thing is I have tens of thousands of chips or samples, so no, again, you don't really often use them. Right? Like, in normal, just farming maps and stuff, you don't often use hawks. Is the main thing. Let's go south. Why not? Wow, 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 wow. I guess we can't go south, there's a rock. Unless I have to blow up the rock with the hawk. Which we might have to do. Bop, 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 bop. Can you blow up the rubble? No. No, you cannot. Let's see, can we spawn more? No. No, we cannot. Don't really want to move that squad away either, though. Probably should have done that. Didn't. so. Switch to this one. Repair thyself. Could you resupply thyself and then repair? Or not. And then just run straight into them. Yeah, it's just a fairly big rarity that you actually need need the Hawks along the way. You need them during events sometimes, but even then it's not that common. And the last big story event, I'm pretty sure, was before we got the rework. Unless I'm completely stupid. Kotsugeki will totally be upon you. So you go there. I do want to capture that heliport. For some reason to have its movement points on the end. I'll just keep spawning more doggos. Very large robo-doggos. A rock or no rock? Still rock. However, a path around. Can't by any chance go there? No, you can't. That makes sense. So we have found our exit. Why did that note just turn red? What happened? Why turn red? Right below my ass. More doggos on the way to slowly follow us. Wow, 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 wow. Yes, I already know. Honestly, I can just take you and go there, can't I? Yeah. Let's go! Unless there's a security feature? Hang on, unless there's security... Do I need to capture it or just be on it? Capture, okay. Well, technically... this should work. Because I do capture it, so now I should win. There we go. So let's quickly go and fix our little oopsie. I'll be entirely honest, the main thing is because the new layout for this kind of confused the shit out of me. Like, I don't know where to get more samples from either, apart from here. Do you get more samples? How do I get to my list of hawks? It's not from here, is it? Max level reached. Hawks from armory. You have to go through your armory to that? That's annoying. That is mildly annoying. Hawk. Well. Some ships can give a fire support boost and stats. Each ship has different attributes. Soaring ships require chip data and original data samples. Fire support units gain more chip data through promotions. When there are insufficient original data samples, pure data samples can be used as an alternative. Oh, I know what they've done now. After soaring a ship, you can enhance it to obtain more stat bonuses. Choose to resources freely. Original data samples or pure data samples. And the long press the enhance button to enhance your chips. Why does it have to take so long? Can't it just be like, done? Yeah, it just did the Tetris for you. I'll be honest, the Funny Tetris mix and match was kind of cool. But there was an optimal way to set them up, obviously. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. And we're just gonna sit here and watch the circle go around a bunch of times. Yep. This is fine. How many normal samples does it take? 7,000. You know, let's use our normal samples first. I have 250,000 of them after all. Oh, max out chip in bulk? Aha! Aha! Okay, that goes a lot faster, I have to say. Well, that means that you have now, like, all of the stats you need. Yes. Yes, there is. I just found aesthetics. I just didn't know before. That also explains why the power level all over these is still, like, middling, despite the fact that they have, like, everything upgraded. Except for the M2 and stuff. There's still a bunch that aren't fully upgraded, because, well... I could put an iteration on the M2. I honestly don't know what Hawks are good at this point. As you can see, I did not bother with the theater mode, because honestly it's just annoying and not fun. Kinda like so we don't bother veterans who have upgraded it prior. BGM and 84 were the two Hawks that gained extra stat out of this. Oh, are they? I mean, BGM was a one-trick pony. They can't ever max that chip circuit before. Yeah, I know. I still find it funny that if you play it on an emulator, this will just jitter. There is no reason why, but these images will just jitter. Bulk install everything, please. Up. Max out and bulk everything. Just gonna use 44,000 normal samples. But again, that just puts it to 25,000 combat strength. They were at 7,000 before, so this is literally just quintupling her firepower. Yeah, as I said, I did kind of like the Funny Tetris because it gave you some options. But at the same time, it took so much time to upgrade and fiddle around with. At the end of the day, that reworks. It's funny how there's supposed to be tabs in the chip inventory with filter of chips with less than 3 blocks or more than 6. Not that you can customize it much since there's the hard cap. Yeah. As you can see, I also have not actually upgraded all of them fully yet. I just haven't really spent the resources on it. Though I did actually have a chip set up before. It's just that I always felt that 84 was... I know that 84 was better in a lot of ways than BGM, for the simple reason that she doesn't overkill in terms of pace and gets actual damage in return, while BGM gets way more pace than was necessary at the time. I don't actually know how it is now. But didn't really get much damage in return. You know, I'm just gonna go through all of these and just, you know, get as many as I can. BGM just has a crap load of PS as all. Yeah. A shield will not hold up to BGM. That's the funny thing. That's why I really like it. I kind of like one-trick ponies, to be honest. I'm a big fan of things that aren't the best in the game, but they're funny as hell. Same setter. Absolutely same. I have played this game literally before day one. The whole gimmick of doing more and more damage with other skills is, like, completely pointless. Yeah, it is. Hawks are never going to be relevant on taking single targets on the beginning of the year. Injected into my veins right now. Well, allegedly it's coming this year. Maybe. Whether or not it actually will is a different question entirely, but allegedly it will. Okay, we're now almost out of original samples. How many can you actually store of those by now? Because we need 54,000 to max out a single one. Right? How many can you store? Did they increase that? Did it be released in November? Oh, I'd fucking love that. This sounds expensive. 22,000 pure samples. God damn. I actually don't know if these are good though. That. Yeah. Where? Go away.
私は普段命令が任務達成につながらない場合に質問を行いますが、
4,000.
それをしていい結果になったことが一度もありません。指揮官が
Considering everything, that's fuck all.
抱かせなかったこと、それこそが指揮官が優秀だという証です。
What the fuck? So what, I should use up every single sample that I have, but I got too much chips that you spare samples are like permanent supply. The thing is that this unlocking is actually fairly expensive, and if I want to unlock everything, it's gonna be, like, yeah, relatively costly. Oh, I had that much a moment ago. I don't anymore. Sort of just rooting after having everything to max. Yeah. There's no achievement for collecting X amount. Yeah, it would be kind of annoying if there was. So, I now have a bunch of chips unlocked at max. There's some kind of career quest. Sort of chip, complete the tutorial and then... I know how to use a fucking hawk! Did they fucking redo that or something? But yeah, by the way, for the people that are playing Girls Frontline as well, my invite code is 1034. Just in case you want to add me. If you don't, that's fine. Still mad about the fact that I did not get a sub 1000 user ID. That would be cool. Aye. Okay, we go from the simple map straight into the fray. What the fuck is going on here? Defense gates can be opened with a control. Rescue G11 and Anna. Will not touch this gateway drug. So, I need to save you pretty early, actually. Where's Anna? Am I fucking blind? Love playing what now? Gameplay just doesn't seem that interesting to me. That's fair. I'm not saying for new people, but for the people that are already playing it. Where's Anna? Is it just both of them in the same place? I still don't know what you want from me. Oh, Echelon at star... Fairy at star level 5, I see. Okay, well... Wait. Does that actually give you anything when these are active? Does it give you, like, a combat bonus or anything? Or is it just like, oh, hey, you're max level. Wee, congratulations. Well, CGF Hunters 1 is just a bit too primitive considering nowadays, gotcha. It has definitely aged. Considering the fact that this game is, like, originally, like, 7-ish years old? Yeah. Hello, Dreamer. How are you doing? I'd much rather you weren't here, but you are, and I can't change that. Wasn't even, I mean, I don't know if it wasn't meant to last as long. Maybe originally. But honestly, if it had ended in Singularity, it'd be kind of boring. It got so good, man. The story is so good, man. Honestly, I think Mortar's fine. They don't have any shields. One of my favorite parts of the story is still... Oh. Ah. Well, at least my unit didn't get crushed. Na 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 na. Hang on a second. Hold up. Are these enemies of each other? Or what is going on here? What is happening? Yellow and red Sangless. Huh? Hey, now she deals damage! Would you look at that? The mortar's actually doing something. A king blasts half the enemy squad in the first shot. But yeah, the thing about it ending in Singularity was, I think, more a theory than anything confirmed. Do you still have range? I don't think you do. I think this is other range, but I need to deal with it because otherwise they're going to kill the hostage. Also, I think 416 will be able to crush these. Now, they will hurt quite a lot, though. Yeah, 416 and G11 are able to crush these quite easily. Honestly, I'm really glad that they did actually end up fixing their business model as well. Because I'll be entirely honest, their original business model probably would not have lasted them very long. Though I am quite a fan of the fact that that the game is as generous as it is. I believe if this was just a game, a test game, and would wind up to a point where they're like, fuck it, we'll just use the spaghetti. Spaghetti code, let's go. Gotta love it. Also, the music of the game. So, yeah. It's fine. They are enemies of each other. That is actually interesting as hell. Now, here is the question. Where do we go? You have relinquished control of the thing because you want to go and kill me, which is understandable. I'd do the same. Probably to this control panel down here. Hello? Let me, please, go back. Yes, I know. So, rescue these units. Blast the dino gates. What? Yeah, Evil 2 looks like an actually great game. The only thing I'm worried about is that they're gonna monetize it the same way that they did PNC, which is... I don't really have a problem with the price that PNC has on things, for the most part. I do think that some of the skins are too expensive, because paying like $25 or something for one skin is a bit nuts. But the main thing that I have a problem with is the fucking stamina system. I hate stamina systems. They're awful. Get rid of them. Please, I beg you. Only that gate? Only that gate. Unfortunate. So I'm gonna actually have to spend an extra turn here just to make sure that I captured them. Not a big deal, just mildly annoying. Doo-dee-doo. I know that I might be in the minority, but stamina systems in games like these just genuinely make me stop playing the games. Because I'm not the kind of person that will do, like... You bitch. You absolute bitch. Close the gate in my face. For fuck's sake. Okay. Go here. Capture this node. Yeah, I do actually like PNC. It's just... I could never really get into the story because the sound system just didn't let me play the game enough. It's really annoying, honestly. So that's been surround captured, so I can actually use the heliport when I get to it. Who are you aggro to now? I just realized I'm not very smart, am I? I actually can't attack that ball. Never mind. Ammo and rations are exhausted. I'm just gonna rest this turn here. See what happens. If you close the gate again, I'm just gonna open it again. Hey, Fox, how are you doing? Let me give you a shout out, you nerd. Welcome to Girls Frontline, where the music is broken yet again. Nerd rate. Very much a nerd rate. Playing just chatting. We've returned. Hey, Catherby. The gate is open. I can leave. Thank God. I am doing mildly okay. My stomach's not playing nice, but it'll be fine. Fox forgot how to English a second ago there. Are you having a stroke? Do you need some help? For everyone that doesn't know me yet, that just came from Fox, hi, I'm TV. I play video games, most often military-related, or, well, also a bunch of variety stuff nowadays. Today we're playing Gods Frontline, which is a gacha game. They added something to save excess of stamina you don't use for later usage. I mean, that's great. They should have had that from the start, because I stopped playing the game after 2 weeks. Things non-having a strong call abundance. Yeah. Mostly combat games? Not always. Not always. Though a lot, yes. Depends on what you consider combat games, because technically Final Fantasy XIV is combat in GL2. Ah, okay. Well, That's good. PNC should have it too. Because, again, PNC is a great game, and I'm actually extremely curious about the story. But when I want to, like, I'm the person that does the bare minimum daily. I don't even use all of my stamina because I just don't want to spend, like, 2 hours every day just playing the fucking stamina away. I do the bare minimum. I get my daily rewards, fuck it, leave. But then sometimes I'll play the game for 6 hours straight, and if I can't fucking play the game for 6 hours straight, then what the fuck are you doing? And no, I won't pay money for it. I'll just stop playing the game if I can't do it. Because it's a fucking awful system. Hate stamina systems. I know what they're made to do. They're just made to make you return daily for a specific amount of time, or make you pay money. But yeah, welcome to Frontline, which is a gunja game that is gun girls. Wait. It's a bit more complex than that. Also, folks tired, folks go. Have a good night, you nerd. What's wrong, Mom? A lot of time they're literally made to frustrate you into paying money. Yeah, I know. I mean, frustration is the easiest, at least it is in case of war. I don't know what that is. Hang on. Hey. Yeah. Mobile gun game that's about girls and guns. Well, I mean, if you... This game has a lot of nuance and story. The thing is, you won't get to see it for a moment, because I'm gonna have to play a lot of maps in a row. You know what? I just decided otherwise. I'm actually just gonna do some story that's here, because I am actually coming up to the normal end time for my streams as well. I can just do normals. Can I not? There's 2 difficulties here. I did not see that before. Can I not select the mission that I want to do? I don't want to read the same missions. Good thing the X is entirely optional. Yep. This looks like a bigger pain in the ass than the EX mission number 1. Approach the Dynagate at the edge of the map. Which one? Which one is it, game? There's Dynagates everywhere. At the edge of the map. Well, this one. I don't know. I only get 1 echelon. Meh. It is actually more efficient to stop there too, rather than to keep going. But yeah, there's a lot of nuance to this game, where the story of it all is the fact that these used to be civilian dolls, which is cyborgs, made to look like humans, for the simple reason that you can use them in manual labor or customer service, and they're all female because, honestly, for customer service, for example, you'd probably trust a nice-looking woman more than some burly dude or so, or whatever. That's at least the explanation in the game. Androids. Yeah, I mean... they are androids. For the most part. Some of them not so much. If you look at the Paradeus units, you know... Then again, the Paradeus units also weren't civilian. At any point. Attack me, down the gates. Samsung Sam? Hmm? 30 initiates of abomination before God? They really are! You are correct! For context, for the people that have not... I think the view of the map broke again. It sure did. For the people that have no idea what I'm talking about, I just broke them all, but the fucking map disappeared. Hang on. Paradeus is one of the enemy factions, and they use legitimate cyborgs. Unfortunately, all of those cyborgs are made against their own will. Usually taken or done by people that are dying, have been killed by them, or, you know, are otherwise preoccupied with being killed by radiation sickness. You know, the usual. Peak spaghetti code, it's fine. Not a big deal. Hey, look, it's Gaia again. Do I have to kill her? Survive for 5 turns. I can just kill everyone now. Working as intended. Unfortunately, this game is, for a gacha game, really quite old. So, there is the fact that a bunch of things don't quite work the way they should because they've been kind of patched together and made to work, sort of. Not a technical debt, I assume. Yeah, essentially. Get me all those movement points. And you know, just because we can, I'm gonna do the funny and just spawn the machine gun squad right here. Get fucked, idiot. Massive squad with 2, 3 LMGs right there. Dang, I can't go there. They deny me my pleasure of attacking them. I am forced to defend. Cowards. You're not... I'm not stuck in here with you. Something, something. But, now these maps are currently extremely easy because these are the easy mode of the simple maps. So they are, like, double easy. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything apart from just click and turn and intercept all of the enemy units, because that's what the game wants me to do. It's like the Halo mission where the objective is survive, except everyone's a fucking pushover. The word that I wanted to use at first also starts with P. It's not pushover, though. Time for complete overkill as my machine gun squad just shreds whatever the fuck this is. Goodbye, friends. And they're dead. Very good. Now, unfortunately, I have to do all of these normal missions again. I technically have done these chapter missions already, but because I now switched to the easy mode instead of the EX, which I was looking at before, I have to do the first 3 again. And the reason why I didn't continue with the EX is because I took one look at the map and was like, you know what, that looks like a massive pain in the ass, let me not do that. Turn 3 survived. Whee! But very good, everybody's dead. I'm still getting 4,000 experience for these. Really? What? 4,000 experience for these? I just realized I'm stupid, aren't I? I am not the smartest tool in the shed. Sharpest tool in the shed. Moves the echelon to level 1. What does that mean? I see. Teleport. What does this do? Disrupts SF signals and reduces the rate at which they... Okay, well, I guess we did that. That's kind of pointless, I'll be honest. It's there to make the map easier. Not sure why that's necessary, I'll be honest. But hey, here we are. At least that was only 1,000 experience. But again, 4,900 experience for this? Really? God damn. That's quite a lot. Hey, we did it. Spectre M4. One of the wackiest submachine guns that never took off. It's gone again. Can't make the shit up. It just disappears. Map 3. Let's go. I was about to say, isn't this exactly the same as we did before? But no, not quite. Not quite. It is almost the same. Capture all heliports. Well, I want to, but I seem to be caught in the middle of this again, and I can't leave. I can spawn 4 echelons. Fun. Let's spawn some assault echelons, I guess. Now, what does this control terminal do? I don't want to leave. I don't want to move this squad to level 1, whatever that means. Instead, I'm going to kill someone with it, and then spawn another squad I'll do without with next turn. It's fine. You know what? Let's spawn the Russian squad. Let's go. That'll be good enough for this. These maps aren't the most exciting. Not really the most challenging either. Kind of have to bide your time and do the thing. Destroy this unit. Be gone with it. At least these guys deal a lot of damage. You know, eventually we're even going to get AK-12 Mod 3. She has been, well, not exactly confirmed, but honestly confirmed. That should go to the right. It does go to the right. And clears jamming and fog. Thank you, that's what I want. Now, what does the other one do? Ah, hey, I actually transported it right where I want to be. Convenient. Clears jamming and fog. Thank you. I'm gonna have to end the turn here, though. So that one's probably also going to be clear jamming and fog, but for the overworld. This is fine. Just takes a moment. Okay. Jump into this teleporter, which will lead over here. Actually, no, it won't. Ha! This one? Yes, there we go. Clears jamming and fog. Now I think this place... Yes, now we can actually assault. He'll just sit right there. Not what I wanted to do, but that's what we did now. Actually gonna be mildly annoying. We're just gonna have to clear some enemies around our fortress here. But put this guy down too. And then you know, I kind of like the fact that they didn't. Okay, they did actually dumb down the maps a bit, quite a lot actually, but they didn't completely throw the mechanics of the maps for the easy mode. It's still mildly annoying. Takes forever. Bang, bang, bang. Now, unfortunately, the unit that is in the secure network is essentially a complete waste. So, fuck it, I'm gonna retreat them. Go back to the normal and spawn it again. There we go. For the simple reason that I have 4 squads to work with then. Which is going to be a lot better than having one of them just sit there. There we go. And now it's funny because I can essentially just march left. As a line. But la-di-da. Now we're not going to get much more done today, honestly.
勘違いするな。本当の。
And the turn here. Then march 1 tile further to the left.
Objective発見。殲滅します。勘違いするな。本当の勝利まで道のりはまだ遠い。
La-di-da. I could actually march even further, but, you know, we'll see.
目標発見。殲滅します。勘違いするな。本当の。
It should be fine. I do actually need to travel around for some ammo, but it'll be fine. Bang bang. It's Gaia. Unfortunately, Gaia doesn't really get weakened by this because she's an old boss, so she is still very much designed in a way that she's guaranteed to fire off a skill at least once. Which is annoying, to say the least. Theoretically, I can just wait there and win. Because I'm going to capture this. It's going to surround capture the command post. And that should be it. I actually don't need after because I just need to take the view. That's number 3. The map disappeared again. Ghost Sisters 4 unlocked. Let's take a look at the map, I guess. If it's a long map, I won't do it and I'll just do some story stuff. Capture the radar station. What radar station? Aye. Okay, no. Well, we're not doing that today. It is late already, so I'm just gonna go through some Commander side story stuff. Because we currently have 2 stories going on, so we're going to go Ghost Sisters 2. Well, yeah, ground floor of the Zeratul Worcester Pharmaceuticals. Squad 4 begins a full search. Looks like we're late. The space has been cleared out, only a few worthless items are left. We should just go straight to the signals position. This building used to be pretty fancy, you know? Just look at these extravagant crystal chandeliers, the well-carved sculptures, the exquisite oil paintings. It's a shame the place hasn't been cleaned for so long, now it's all covered in dust. Hasn't been cleaned? More like whoever came here doesn't know how to clean. 45 kneels down and carefully examines the clear footprints on the dust-coated marble floor. Did we leave these? Look at the size of the 2 rows of footprints. We couldn't have made them unless we had 2 Annas around. Also, there's a mess of jumbled together footprints here. Did the local wild dogs get inside? What if there's something following us? Don't be stupid. Well, if we want to find out what it is, we'll just have to catch up to it. 45's gaze follows the footprints to the other side of the foyer. Let's go. There's no incident in the foyer. This is all too easy. Aren't you worried that this is a trap? Of course it's a trap, and that's why it's worth investigating. More importantly, the ones who left these footprints might be old friends of ours. Huh? Could it be... A set of hurried footsteps echoes through the empty foyer. Who's there? Quiet. Who is it? Come out right now. They won't show themselves just because you holler at them. Since the opposition has extended a sincere invitation to it, it would be rude of us not to show up. 416, keep an eye on our 2 deadweights. 9, follow 416 and cover her. Okay. You're talking to me like I was some kind of nanny doll. Squad 44 cautiously advances to where the sound of the footsteps vanished, and they see a beat-up radio around the corner. Well, the footprints stop here. Are there no other paths? Looks like they escaped to another floor via the elevator. But there are so many floors. Which one did they go to? According to the floor indicator next to the elevator, everything from the 2nd floor up is the office area. Basements 1 and 2 are parking spaces. Basement 3 isn't labelled, but it has a button on its own. Basement 3 looks very suspicious. That's super ominous. Anna, why are you spacing out? I feel like I've been here before, but I can't recall anything. Looks like we're in the right place then. Let's go check out basement 3. Needs an ID card. Hold on tight. What? Oh no, not this again. Wahoo, I haven't felt this in a while. What are you going to do? Don't ask, just hold on tight to 416. The old door slowly grinds shut, then the elevator plunges down like it's out of control. Ah! You're gonna break my legs at this rate. 45, I forbid you from to use this trick again. I'm just crashing the elevator. In the blink of an eye, the elevator comes to a stop at the basement 3 level. As the elevator door opens, a pitch-dark abandoned warehouse comes into view. Is this an underground warehouse? This is the first time I've seen a major corporation put a warehouse under their HQ. Given the scale of this company, something of this size wouldn't be big enough to hold their drugs. So you're saying what they stored here were things they couldn't make public. In TV shows, people who know too much get silenced. Judging by the scrape marks on the ground, it would seem a lot of cargo has passed through this place. Now, however, all that's left are the remains of empty crates. Squad 44 spreads out to investigate, seeking the piece of truth together from the fragments. It's just a mess of empty crates. The shipping manifests have been shredded, and what's left has been scribbled all over. All we can do is bring them home and see if we can make sense of them. Why were they using the wooden crates? If they were only shipping medicines, wouldn't cardboard be enough? You raise an excellent point. Anna silently walks up to the crate and gently runs her fingers over the lid, which now lies on the ground. What did you find, Anna? The inside of the box and its lid are covered in terrifying scratch marks. Each of them is dark brown, etched with pain and despair. This is... I remember now. I've been here before. I was stored here for some time. But I don't remember where it came from. I only remember spending a lot of time in the darkness, nauseous and suffocating. I was dizzy and bored out of my mind. Then the world finally lit up again. What? So these boxes... So the wooden crates in the countryside weren't the ones used to transport flowers to the countryside, but to transport the girls back. They abducted women and girls to turn them into nighters. Inside the camera room, Dreamer studies the monitor showing the warehouse thoughtfully. She already knows this much despite being an unmodified juvenile. I've been studying this for so many days without making much headway. I think I have a breakthrough right here. I'm even beginning to like Griffin a little now. What are we investigating? You won't remember it in a couple hours anyway, so why should I tell you? Come on, tell me. I know my memory has been deteriorating very quickly. But tell me. Our boss, Eliza, fired all of Sang's Ferry, so now we need to find a new boss. Griffin's so poor they can't even feed themselves, and the military is pretty much on the verge of collapse. That leaves Paradeus, who we don't understand at all, so we're going to do our homework and verify their strength. But I don't like Paradeus uniforms. Do you really think you're in any position to be picky? Then what should we do now? We snatched that useful girl, of course. Can't you even remember that after salvaging parts for so many days? What do you mean by salvaging parts? Those four are there too. You forgot again. What are you afraid of? Our objective is just to grab the juvenile Naito. We don't have to fight the others. So you mean... After consoling Anna, 416's eyes drawn to a grey-coloured object lying in the crate. G11, how can you even fall asleep inside that crate at a time like this? Get out of that at once. Don't pinch my face. Wait a minute. What's that under you, G11? No wonder it felt so uncomfy. These are doll parts. They don't look like Griffin model parts. As I thought. Snap. The lights in the warehouse go out all of a sudden. Many pairs of crimson eyes glow in the darkness. And they're gonna abduct the wrong one. They're gonna get G11. All hostile Sanguis units destroyed. What the hell was that? What's SF doing here? Wait a minute, did any of you see Anna? Anna? Ah! Anna! A series of footsteps vanishes near the elevator. Anna's gone. Damn it, did the bastard who ran off grab her? After her! The elevator has been destroyed. We totally fell for it. Is this what you mean by a sincere invitation? May I sincerely invite you to go and die? Certainly, but then nobody will be able to help you get your luggage back. You know where Anna went? I don't, but that shorty does. What shorty? The warehouse lights suddenly come on, and a petite doll stands tall upon a pile of empty crates. Good evening, ladies of Squad 44. Huh? What was I going to say next? Wait a minute, that's Destroyer. What's SF doing in a place like this? Did we fall into SF's trap? Hey, where do you take Anna? Anna who? Paradeus gave you such a beating, so why have you guys adopted one of the whelps? You'd be better off giving up your parts so I can fix myself. Forget it. Being an idiot is a defect of a neurocloud. You can't fix it by switching out parts. You... Wait a minute. What am I doing here? What's this on my hands? Descend into the warehouse via zipline and delay 4-4 until we finish the encirclement. Dreamer. I remember now. Now then, goodbye everyone. Or should I say, so long. Your tactics have become far too sloppy without your mastermind. How dare you mention that traitor's name? Several ziplines draw the Destroyer into the upper levels through the ceiling. Hold it, where did he take Anna? 416 rushes at Destroyer while opening fire. Ah, you can forget about catching up to me. 416, hit the deck. What? 45 runs after 416 and knocks her down. Following the explosion, the holes in the ceilings are blocked up. 45, 416, are you two alright? I'm fine. Damn it, we let that midget get away. At least we know what SF is after and their approximate location. Also, I noticed an interesting place. What was that? Sounds really familiar. What is that? Our old friends, of course. A massive swarm of Dynagates pour out of every corner in the warehouse. Prepare for battle. Cherish the chance to fight SF. This is probably the last of their strength. Goose Sisters 4. I love Dynagates. I'm not the biggest fan of the GFL 2 design of Dynagates, but GFL 1's Dynagates are fucking adorable. ZW Farmer's 3rd floor office area. Destroyer is drawn up to the surface by the ziplines. Eyes look past the ruined furniture, searching for that familiar figure. Dreamer, I'm back. Quick, charge me up. I'm seeing stars again. Destroyer's words echo through the empty office. Dreamer, I'm back. The feeling of desolation spreads from the torn-up floorboards up Destroyer's paralyzed body. Hey, Dreamer. Don't leave me. I can't move. Help charge me up. A wave of uneasiness washes over her. Did you get tired of me dragging you down? Do you not want to keep repairing me? I was just wondering whose dog was whining so sadly. Kinda knew it would be you. Where did you go? Quick, help me charge up. Dreamer drags the immobilized Destroyer up to the power outlet and hooks it up to it. After charging up, Destroyer can finally move her body again. Alright, you wait here. I'm going to chat with that Naito. What Naito? Let me go, you two midgets. When Big Sis 416 catches up to you, she'll stomp you flat with one foot. They stuff a wad of waste paper into Anna's mouth. 1645, 9G. Oh, forget her. Save me! Meanwhile, Gray's on Infinite SF. Yep. Meanwhile, in the basement 3 warehouse of ZW Farmer. Won't those 2 shrimps be gone by the time we clear a path out of this heap? But if we don't clear it, we'll be stuck here. It's so dark and I'm sleepy from digging. 45. Hurry up and think of something. There's a solution, but you forbade it just now. Isn't the elevator broken? It's not just the buttons or whatever. The only thing left of it of the car is the roof. That's enough for me. The 3 of them shudder at the sight of 45's grin. You didn't notice that they're pretty quick to be hostile to Eliza? I mean, she did leave them to die. They're just going to sit on the roof of the elevator and just zip line up. Just battery life scoring shorter and shorter. Now I'm seeing stars within 5 minutes. If I don't get fixed, I'm going to end up as a wired doll. Well, it'll take a while to get used to... it'll take a while to get used to wearing the collar. Also, you've said that 17 times in the past 5 minutes. Maybe you miscounted? I'm not going to waste words on you. I need to get the info from that brat ASAP. Listen up, kid. I'm a very impatient person. I'm going to ask the question, and you're going to give me a proper answer. If you say something I don't want to hear, you might end up losing a body part. And it'll go on until you can't speak. So nod if you understand. Anna nods tearily. Dreamer removes the wad of paper from her mouth. Good, now... Help me! Help me, Mixes 45, Mixes 416, I'm here! The paper goes back into Anna's mouth right away. What an impudent little brat you are. Looks like you won't give me an honest answer if I don't use some tricks on you. I wonder if the sedatives left by this company still work? I hope there's some scopolamine left in here. Dreamer rummages through the company's drug samples. Anna's eyes grow wide as she sees the chemicals. Hey, she's got a weird look on her face. Is this drug really so potent on an Naito? She quieted down the moment that she saw the packaging. What do you mean she quieted down? Can't you see she's twitching? Don't worry, I'm the best at dealing with the twitches or whatnot. When did you pick up such weird skills? I guess it started when I picked up a little pooch on a rainy day. Dreamer takes out a wad of paper in Anna's mouth. Anna mumbles to herself as she spasms violently. What's she saying? I hate dog, I hate dog, I hate dog, or some variation thereof. Destroyer leans forward and listens intently. So dark, so dark. Can't see anything. Aren't the lights on? Scared, Pixis, I'm scared. Where are they taking us? So stuffy, I can't breathe. I don't want to take the medicine anymore. I don't want to take the medicine. I want to get out. Let me out. Quit grabbing me. And his hands reach straight out ahead of her, and she flails around wildly. What's the matter with her? Quick, do something to make her stop. It's one thing to take care of a stupid doll, but why do I have to take care of a stupid human, too? Dreamer forces Anna's arms down and lifts her heads up. Now then, according to the Human Pediatrics First Aid Encyclopedia, we should commence CPR. What? What? Bang. The locked door is violently busted open. Die, Sanguis scum. Hand Anna over. Their shouts echo through the empty office. They aren't here. Damn it, on to the next floor. Wait a minute. Whatever for? I just hacked the control systems for this building. The third floor is consuming an unusually high amount of power. Coincidentally, the third floor is also where the service signal is the strongest. So that's the lair. Let's hurry. The power usage data just updated. ZW Farmer's third floor office area. What the hell was that? Dreamer calmly wipes the vomit off her face. Humans truly are annoying. Doesn't matter the age. Are you alright? This looks as dangerous as a dirty bomb, but it's actually nothing more than harmless, albeit mildly acidic semi-fluid. Still, it smells so disgusting I want to twist her head off. The locked door is violently busted open. Die, Sanguis scum. Hand Anna over. 416, go get Anna. 9 and 11, lay down suppressive fire to keep Dream at bay. I'll take care of Destroyer. Oh my, they arrived earlier than expected. What should we do? Dreamer activates all the remaining SF forces. Since there's no avoiding this, we should just enjoy it. And that's where we're going to stop for today. The next part is going to happen next week. So let me just figure out who to raid real quick. Let me see who's live right now. But Pew Pew. Yes, Pew Pew. No, I'm out of time for today. What do we have here? Like in Ghost Sisters of War? I mean, yeah. Usually, stories that involve 4 are really good. And also the dynamic between them is just so fucking funny. I love it. Looking at my list of people, I think I am going to go and say hi to... You know, I'm going to go say hi to Tetsu, who's playing Squirrel with a Gun. I have only heard of this game today. I don't know what it actually is. We're going to see. 416 with Mother Complex. 416's always been a doll with a Mother Complex. It's just that she denies it vehemently. Same as the fact that 45 does actually care about all of Squad 44, but doesn't show it because she has... I don't know what's called in English, actually. Because, you know, the things that happen with 40. Anyway, let's ahead to Tetsuy, who's currently playing Squirrel with a gun. I don't know what the game really is. It looks kind of funky, though. He's currently running around with a Russian-made multi-grenade launcher as a squirrel. You know, we'll see. Squirrel with a gun is a game you might like. This game has more players than the Mortal Kombat one. Yeah, that's what I saw today as well. That's actually how I found out about this game. Anyway, have a good night. I'm going to be back tomorrow with... actually, not. I think we're not going to be playing Jagged Alliance because Sleepless doesn't have time, if I recall correctly. I think he just got